Hello YouTube, Shin Tiger Curl here, that dude in the straw hat, bringing you another random thoughts video. I didn't plan this. I didn't really want to make this, but I seriously wanted to do this because this was about a topic that's very personal to me. You've already seen the title and the description, then you know what this video is about. So I'm just going to get this off my chest right now. So anyway, about a couple of hours ago, my friend Sarah, who is a artist on Tumblr, she posted a comment on her Facebook page about how her 10-year-old daughter was sent a video from a YouTuber by the name of Logan Paul. I've never heard of Logan Paul. Just to clarify things. As far as my YouTube subs account go, I don't really sub or watch everything that's really popular these days. I only stay within my own wheelhouse, which is Let's Plays, gaming, and history. As far as Let's Plays go, I only really watch the Super Gaming Brothers and Brain Sprats Crimes and Runaway Guys and guys similar to that. I also like history stuff that is knowledgeable to me, like History Buffs. That's a good channel in case you want to look at historically accurate movies, or Lost in Adaptation by the Dom, or the classics like The Angry Video Game Nerd, The Nostalgia Critic, Angry Joe, Spoonie, that kind of stuff. So I don't know who the hell this Logan Paul was before she said something, but anyway, she says that this Logan Paul dude, as far as I can understand, this guy is just some goober on the internet. I don't care at this point. And he goes to, and apparently this genius decided it would be a good idea to go to the infamous suicide forest in Japan. For those of you who don't know, I'm only secondhandly know about it because of my experiences with Japanese anime and Japanese culture as a whole. But the Suicide Forest, also known as the Seat of Trees, is a place called Akigahara. It is a forest located on the northern flank of Japan's Mount Fuji. It is known. The reason why they call it the Suicide Forest is because of the fact that a lot of people go there to commit suicide, and because Japan has one of the highest rates of suicide in the entire world, it's a pretty popular place for people to end their lives, and it's a place where people just don't go casually. People know what it is and know the connotations behind it and all this other stuff, and it's hard to explain. I'm trying to articulate my words here, but all right. So Logan Paul, he uploaded this video apparently on December 31st, 2017. So he and his friends, he record their reactions going through Akigahara, and they find a dead body, a guy hanging from the tree. I have not seen the video. It's been taken down, and I don't really want to see the video. This is just going by descriptions from what Sarah and other YouTubers have said about the video. But he finds a corpse of a dead guy hanging from a tree in this forest. And when one of his friends makes the comment that the guy isn't feeling very good, Logan replies with the comment, "You never stand next to a dead guy," and starts laughing. Now, this whole thing is uncomfortable because Sarah's daughter is only like 10, and someone just sent her this video, and her first response, according to Sarah, was, "How do you get a video deleted from YouTube?" Which is a good thing. It was disgusting to watch, really, or even just to hear about. It's bad enough that he filmed this this dead guy hanging from the tree who killed himself. It's bad enough that he made jokes about it. He laughed instead of just paying at least some respects to this person who ended their life. But then he posted it on YouTube. And from what I understand, before it was taken down, it got over 6 million hits, 6 million views. And that makes me question YouTube's policies, because YouTube didn't take the video down, Logan Paul did. I mean, I've had videos that were taken down for very stupid reasons. I've known other YouTubers who've had copyright strikes against their own work for stupider reasons. But for the fact that this guy was able to make a profit and make this situation laughable, it disturbs me and it pisses me off, because a lot of people don't know this about me, but I have dealings with depression. I go through it every day. It's not something I like to talk about on my videos. I don't like to make too much of a stink of it, but it's very telling about our culture that this guy can just make fun of a guy who killed himself, who obviously had mental issues or whatever, who killed himself, and then just turn it into a gag or a joke. Didn't even pay the guy enough to be respectful towards him, and then just go off and make buku bucks off of it. And he posted an apology about it, saying that he made a mistake. No, you didn't make a mistake. You knew where you were going. You knew the reputation Akigahara had. You knew you were probably going to find a dead body there. And when you found one, you used it for your own benefit. That's not a mistake. That's just being a callous jackass. And he had the nerve to say he was trying to help people. No, this does not help people, especially people like me who deal with depression, deal with this kind of shit. This doesn't help anyone. You're just helping yourself. And now that people are calling you out on your bullshit, you're trying to backpedal and say it was a mistake. You want to hear what a mistake was? One of my favorite YouTubers, Maximilian Dude, accidentally said the N-word on a stream. Accidentally. He's not a racist at all. Not a hateful bone in his body. He said it accidentally, and he spent a long time apologizing to the chat, apologizing to his friends for making such a stupid error, but everyone forgave him, including myself, because it was an honest mistake. That was a mistake. What this jackass did, that was pure exploitation at its finest. I mean, what else could it be? I mean, if you could, like, another guy who I watched his video just now, what's his name? True George D. I think I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I'm not sure, but he did his breakdown of this whole situation was amazing. He just said that, simply put, if he came across a dead body in the Akigahara, he would have stopped filming. Him and his crew would just leave the area immediately and just try to process this, because, like him, I'm not cool with a dead body. I don't know how I react to a dead body, but I certainly would not be making jokes about it. If anything, it would freak me out. And I probably wouldn't go back to that area ever again because I was so freaked out. It's just something that you just don't do. But this guy... Okay, I'm rambling a bit much, but this whole situation has infuriated me more than I thought it would, and expectingly so. And this goes to show that Logan Paul has no respect for people who have mental disease, who have depression, who have suicidal thoughts. His whole go to the emergency room if you have suicidal thoughts shows how much little he knows about people with actual emotional and mental illnesses. Just going to the emergency room doesn't count. You got to get help. There are suicide hotlines, there are counselors. I have to talk to a counselor because I get depressed a lot, and my friends have to help me deal with that shit. Most importantly, Gabby, if you're listening to this, thank you for putting up with my mental bullshit for all these years. And And it's personal to me because one of my friends, a very close friend of mine, I'm not going to give her name, but she last year she tried to kill herself, and her brother saved her life. And I couldn't even imagine what she was going through. And we've talked about it, and I didn't even hate her for it. I just said, if you have problems, just talk to me. If you can't talk to me, talk to somebody, because I cannot imagine my life without you. And it's true. So I tried to help her, and she's tried to help me. This is what people with mental disease has to do. We help each other, and we find people to help us. I didn't make light of it. I didn't laugh about it. I just said, I'm just here for you. But Logan Paul, he didn't care. He was just doing that to get views, to make money. He profited off a dead guy. Sure, he blurred the guy's face off, but he still profited off a dead guy. And that's terrible. So I'm not going to do the whole, you should go kill yourself, Logan Paul. No, I'm better than that. What I say is, Logan Paul, if you're listening to this, which I doubt, but I'm still going to say it, you're a dumbass. And if this is your idea of humor, if this is what YouTube is considered funny these days, then you should just quit. Just quit being a YouTuber. If you can't have any human decency about yourself and about others, then just quit. And to make matters even worse, my nephews watch YouTube. They want to be YouTubers. They watch all the YouTubers they watch I've never heard of before. And I hoped that they didn't watch this video. I hope they didn't. I'm not sure if they did. They watch YouTube all the time. I hope they didn't. Because I don't want them. They're 6 and 9 respectively. And I don't want them being exposed to this kind of stuff that young. That could traumatize them. Hell, my youngest nephew, he got nightmares from watching LPs of Bendy and the Ink Machine. I don't want him seeing a video of some yucked up fuckhead talking shit and making jokes about a dead guy who killed himself. That's just terrible. But this is just a random thought video anyway. I didn't plan on making this, and I'm not even going to monetize it. This is just me expressing my feelings about the entire situation. So, but if any of you out there are having problems, there are hotlines and websites and people you can talk to. You can get through this. It's not just you. There are people who understand what you're going through. I know myself what you're going through. Just be strong, just talk it out, and hopefully we can get through this together. But don't listen to Logan Paul. He is not trying to help anyone. He's just backpedaling because he's an insensitive jackass. And you can quote me on that.